Okay guys, this is Flay from Boxing Evolution Coaching, and again another quick coaching clip for you guys. In this particular one, I'm working here with my student Tim, and he's working on jab to the head, cross to the body, hook to the head combination. So if you view the top image first, what I want to do is just basically play that to you. Okay, so didn't mean to make both of them play then. Okay, as Tim throws this jab to the head, cross to the body, hook to the head, want you to watch what happens. Okay, so he throws the jab out, okay, and then as he throws the cross down, he actually rocks forward onto his front leg, and all his weight is right over his front leg there, okay, whereas it should actually be directly central over both legs. Okay, and then as he comes up to throw the hook, his right hand doesn't even come back to his face. So he's just thrown the jab here, he then throws the cross, his left hand hasn't come back to his face, so he's completely open that side, and then as he comes up for the hook, his right hand just drops down by his side, and he's even more over his front leg now. His back foot's actually come off the floor here, if you look down here, and the way the weight is turning on that leg, it should be twisting sideways, transferring onto the back leg when you throw the front hand hook. In this situation, it's kind of, I don't really know what direction it's kind of gone off on, but when you throw a hook, the power should be going sideways. If anything, that looks more like a straight punch, and his back foot's off the floor as well, so he's losing his rooting into the ground there. And then when he comes back to his original stance, he's almost completely flat on. So yeah, not really the best techniques there. Now if we take a look at the bottom one, okay, just unlink this one. If we take a look at the bottom one, okay, also what I suggested to him as well was that he's probably starting out a little bit too far to land the cross to the body. As he also had to step in on that first shot to land the jab. So you probably want to be a little bit closer. There's two different methods of doing this as well. One, you can just do completely stood still. The other is where you actually use a step after you throw the jab and throw it across to the body. You step forwards to get yourself in closer range for the hook to the head. But anyway, that's a separate story. So for the moment, we're just going to look at Tim. Now, first thing first, as well, when you throw the jab to the head and cross the body, or whenever you do a body shot after a straight punch body shot after you've done the punch to the head, or necessarily any time you go for the body, you want to make sure that you get your head below the level of where your chin is, because that's probably the lowest point on your face where on your head where your opponent's going to strike for. So if we just draw a line out here, let's just remove that was a bit too low. If we draw a line out about chin height straight to the bag. Now if you can see here, he wants to get his head below that line, okay, when he goes for the cross. So he throws the jab, okay, and now as he drops, he gets his head just below that line. He's probably gone a little bit too low there, but at the same time, not only do you want to get your head below that line, you want to get your shoulder level with the area that you're punching if you're punching in a straight line. So let's say that where he's just landed the punch now is the solar plexus. Okay, if I draw the second line on in green, okay, I'll just take that off because it's a bit too low. Okay, you want to also make sure you get your shoulder level with the area that you're targeting. So if you're going for the solar plexus, make sure you get your shoulder level with the solar plexus. This enables you to turn, and it's very important you keep your back straight. Also, if you look at Tim, when he drops down, I'll bring him back up to here. Before, if I draw an arrow, if I get an arrow out, let's say a green one will do. Let's go back to the top one. Now if you look, when he throws the jab, after he throws the jab and then he goes to throw down the cross, his body weight is actually travelling in that direction. What he actually wants to be doing is having his body weight travel directly down from where his centre of gravity is. Sorry, the line isn't perfectly straight, but basically he comes straight down and he keeps his back straight. This then enables him to pivot the same way he'd pivot or twist his hips into the punch as when he stood up, but except he's just crouched down in this situation. So anyway, he's going to come back up now for the hook. He's dropped his hand a little bit too low, but I'm not too worried about this for the moment because the main thing was his weight transition. As you can see, his feet are still both on the floor and he's turning nicely into the hook. Again, his elbow could be a bit higher, but his feet are in the right position and his weight's in the correct position. So this is the main thing that I worked on with Tim today. Hope it's provided useful for you. Make sure that you keep your weight evenly distributed above both legs, and make sure you turn into punches the same way that you would turn into the punches when you stood up. And also make sure you get that head below your chin level when you go for when you duck down to do the body shot, because if you don't get below it, you'll probably get punched in the face. Anyway guys, hope you found this enjoyable. Please comment and share if you like them. Feedback's always useful. I'm always learning myself as a coach. Anyway, thank you, and I hope you look forward to some more coaching videos coming from me soon. Cheers guys, bye bye.